Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back at this cool little spillway that somewhat kind of provided last time we came. Caught one flathead, and yeah, we haven't caught anything yet today, but last time I was here I caught a flathead. Jordan's green sunfish just went kind of ballistic, so he's gonna come check that out. But we kind of had a rough start to the morning. First spot we went to had a no trespassing sign. Drove 45 minutes to that place. It was a new spot that I was gonna try, and obviously I'm not gonna trespass. And then our bait tank fell over in the truck, so we have 2 live baits and a lot of dead baits, and we're just gonna try our best and stuff. Alrighty, like I said, oh man, I got a frozen goldeye in my backpack and it's just fogging up my camera. So hopefully you guys can see me a little bit, but rough start to the morning. Do you ever just wake up and you kind of have a rough start? Well, that's kind of how it went today. I was supposed to be to Jordan's house at 6:30. I didn't make it there till 7:15 for a lot of different reasons. And then, like I said, we drove to a spot to try, a new spot that looked pretty good, but no trespassing sign. And yeah, you can't really see that on Google Maps. Signs are tiny. They're not that tiny, but from a satellite they're tiny. So we left there and we drove another 35 minutes here just to find out that our bait had pretty much died. The 2 that we do have are halfway alive, but yeah, pretty rough start. We got night crawlers, we got goldeyes, might work downstream. Kind of an impossible mission, kind of a crappy start to this mission, but we're just gonna try our best. So come along with Jordan and I, let's see what we can catch. Tough things, but alrighty. We're gonna stay up here for a while, but we're not gonna stay up here forever. If we're gonna catch a flathead, it's gonna be up here. But down the way is pretty good for channels. Last time it was okay for channels and I only fished it for a little bit. So, but in the past, caught some 7, 8, 9, 10 pounders. Pretty good. I'd take it today, especially with how today started. And yeah, we're just gonna do our best. But for now, I'm gonna go walk down a little ways with a jig head night crawler. Jordan has never caught a flathead, or maybe he caught 1 flathead. He says he doesn't count it because it was on his brother's pole while his brother was sleeping, but I'd say I count that. So we're trying to catch Jordan's 2nd flathead, but yeah, kind of a rough start with all of our bait being dead, but we are going to try our best. There's really big fish here, 30+ pound flatheads, and like I said, 10-pound channels, so wish us luck. I'll keep you posted and stuff. Alrighty, boys and girls. A little faster than I expected. We made it downstream. We got a few good brush piles down here. There's a little bit of depth. Man, the water's way farther down than I expected. Last time I was here, the water wasn't even that high. And this was all underwater, so yeah. It's been pretty rough, but Jordan's following. I had to run down here real quick because I still have my green sunfish on. He actually kind of came back to life, so I'm gonna do 1 live bait, 1 piece of cut goldeye, and then yeah, do a little bit of jig head crawlering because that's what's been saving the day these days, to no surprise. I'll move this one up a little bit. But yeah, still have a little bit of hope, a little bit of dreams, but not a whole hell of a lot. But I think it's better to be fishing for nothing than to drive all the way home, so we're gonna fish for nothing, quote unquote, and hope for something. Hope for something. That is not deep. Let's see if we can get a little closer. That is not deep. I'm gonna go a little bit right and hopefully a little closer to the brush. That's gonna have to work. I mean, depth is relative, boys and girls. Depth is relative. It's an outside bend on a, it's actually a river, surprisingly. It's smaller than some of the creeks that I fish, but depth is definitely relative. They just find the deepest water they can find, you know. Beggars can't be choosers, and I'm not saying fish are beggars, but they really have to kind of take what they can get and go from there. And that's what we're gonna do today too, I suppose. Goldeye crawlers. I've actually had my goldeye sitting with my crawlers, and yeah, it's keeping my crawlers cold. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but it's supposed to be like 100 today. 99. Who really cares at that point? Pretty warm regardless, so. Using a little goldeye as an ice pack to keep my crawlers alive has been the play. Jordan made it. Did you just eat shit?
What?
Did you eat shit?
No, but things got a little tickly there.
Tickly?
Yeah, the water. A little high.
Water's high? Water's lower than shit, Jordan. Really? Damn. You probably should have turned back, because I'm sure there's a drier route you could have taken.
I think I followed the exact route you took.
Yeah. I'm a little taller than you, Jordan. Yeah, my shorts almost got wet at one point, but...
I took out my phone, had it in my teeth.
That's dedication right there, Jordan. Phone in your teeth. It's shallow down here. I'm not super hopeful, Jordan.
It felt good, though.
The water did? Yeah. Good.
I didn't expect this to look like this.
Better or worse than you expected?
Better? I don't know.
Yeah, there's been some decent fish back here. Water was higher, though, I believe. See if we can find a dumb one. I might have to move that green sunfish up this way. That was definitely deeper than where the green sunfish is.
Up there it is.
Yeah, that was deeper than that was. You can use my gold eye. He's frozen solid still.
Either I use them or he goes in the trash.
Yeah, it's that time of year. You either use frozen bait or waste it. All right, I'm gonna try a jig head crawler. We'll see what happens. Not much else to say. See if we can catch something. I did catch a few tiny channels, but when I say tiny, I mean tiny. Pecker sized and stuff. You slamming them down here, Jordan? Oh, green sunfish is clicking. That was a good run. And it stopped. I was just getting ready to move it. Well, I guess I'm not moving it. That definitely seemed like a fish, eh? No. It didn't really seem like a turtle either. Well, I guess I'm not moving it. I was literally picking it up to move it and it started clicking. Crazy. Kind of want to look at this one. A few feet of line got pulled out. What happened to you, friend? Kind of looks like a flathead bite, really. Did that just click again? Sure is going. Got him. He's in there though. I should be able. I got him out. Nice. That bit like a flathead. Yes, it did, Jordan. It is a flathead. And it's not tiny. Is my camera on? It is on. I don't think it's big either, but it ain't tiny, Jordan. Out of like 2 foot of water in that brush pile. Dude, that's a good one for this shallow of a little shithole. Yeah. Man. What if it's a damn turtle? No. No. That is a flatty. Oh, Jordan. V'd up, nasty looking boy, but.
Oh, yeah, man.
Dude.
That's crazy.
Hope was lost. I was lost, but now I'm found, Jordan. This means so much. This camera's gonna die. Holy fuck, that thing's got power for being small. And he's barely hooked. I should have grabbed him. Oh no. Come back, buddy. We need you. We need you. I thought he was hooked better than that. I'm surprised he didn't come out when he was in the brush pile. Damn it, Jordan. I was supposed to let you get it. I completely forgot that was the plan. My bad.
It's okay.
This would have meant so much more to you than me, and it means a lot to me.
Oh my God.
I did not think we'd get a flatty down here in this like 2 foot of water. Skin hooked.
Yeah.
I could cry. I could cry. He's not much, but he's mine. Yeah, if he could. Thanks, Jordan. All right, I somehow need to get a new battery in my GoPro, but barely hooked. I know he ain't that crazy, but he's pretty crazy for 2 foot of water. All righty. How big do you think, Jordan? I mean, pushing 10.
Yeah.
Ish? No, that'd be embarrassing, but he's pretty cool. Post spawn.
Yeah.
Beat up flatty. So shallow, man. So shallow. There's more flatheads down here probably than we think. If first brush pile I threw at doesn't even look like the best brush pile, and it has one. There's some roots and shit up the way. Man, Jordan, it was looking bleak.
There he goes.
Yay. Yay. A little bit of luck there. Skin hooked, chinny chin hooked. Caught some small fish, but and that wasn't a big flathead, but I'm serious, 2 foot maybe. Any hoodles, thanks Jordan. Let's see if we have any more live baits and stuff. Meaty Jordan.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
So this day went from 0 to 100 there.
Yeah, well, I didn't have the best start to the day, Jordan. My damn jig head's still in. I think he bit it the first time too.
Yeah, definitely.
This time he just held on to it and pulled it. He was up in that tree.
I can't believe you got him out of there.
I wasn't too worried about breaking off, but I was worried about him just getting wrapped. But in my mind, I was like, that's 2 feet. I'll go dive in that son of a bitch and pull him out if he's hooked good enough. It's the little things in life, boys and girls. It's the little things and stuff. All right, Jordan, last ditch effort here. We thought the last ditch effort, the last one was the last one, but it wasn't. We're not quitters. We are not quitters. I don't know how the hell we're gonna get all these baits in this tiny spot, but we need to line it up. I might just do one actually, but got a chance at a bigger channel here. Small chance at a flathead to eat cut bait, but it is deep. It's definitely deeper than, well, maybe it's not deeper than where that flathead was. It's deep enough I don't want to walk in it. I can tell you that for sure. And it's deep enough that I think we should maybe possibly be able to catch something, Jordan. You got to get your first fish of the day before we leave, even if it takes 7 days.
7 days.
7 days, 7 nights. Man, Jordan, it's kind of a different ball game out of the shade, eh? Definitely a tad warmer. All right, cut bait out. Jig head crawler in hand. Don't let me down, little buddy. Don't let me down. My shoes are letting me down. And the big ass hole in the front of them is letting me down. But yeah, you should expect that when you have a giant hole in your shoe and you're wading in the creek. What?
My bait was just spooling out.
Was it really? Is it still spooling out?
Stopped right when I got to it, but it's all the way down there.
You got him?
Yep.
You got. What was it?
It was a little flathead.
Was it really? No. You need a hug, Jordan?
You can leave me here.
I'll leave you here. Oh, Jordan just had a flathead. How little?
What?
How little?
Just like that big.
Yeah, we sure would have loved him.
I had him for a second.
I saw that. Should we give up?
Yeah.
Do you still have your bait?
No, it's gone.
All right, Jordan had his chance. We're not staying for a whole week till Jordan catches one because it's hotter than ball sacks, and We've already been fishing for a decent while. Hardly even could catch much on jig head crawlers, and when we did catch something on jig head crawlers, it was a 4 or 5 inch channel, and the one flathead saved the day, and we were trying to save Jordan's day and sticking around until he did it. But last piece of halfway live bait just got taken, so we are getting the hell out of here. But if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. This mission started out to be pretty rough, and it turned out to be pretty okay, and then went back to rough pretty fast. But hey, better than nothing, better than sitting at home, like I always say. It's always worth it, kinda. But anyway, check out Jordan's channel down below, and yeah, thanks for watching. See you later. Stuff and things. Goodbye.